Alright guys, today I'm doing front brake pads and rotors on a 2007 Cadillac SRX. This goes to anywhere from 2004 to 2007. I believe they're going to be the same. A lot of the videos I've seen on YouTube, they don't tell you how to take off the rotors, or most of them don't take off the rotors. It's a fairly and simple job. What I did was, these guys are talking about, oh, you got to take this off, you got to take this off, you got to take the center cap off. You don't have to do any of that. Um, so what I did was took the whole caliper off at once instead of taking them off in parts. All it is these two nuts, one here, both 18 millimeters. You take those off, the whole caliper set comes off, the bracket and the brake itself. Then all you got to do is, if you have screws in here, and here, you just take those off, and all you got to do is make sure you don't have the parking brakes on. If you do, then it may be hard, but all you got to do is just bang top, bang bottom, comes right out. All I did was basically I put this up front right on top of this, and I basically used these C clamps, and I've pushed in the cylinders, one and the two, one at a time. Basically, I put this in place because I was using this as basically something to put that on and be safe without having to bend the brake line and stuff. So all you got to do at this point is, as you see, I have one lug right here. I mean, that's where the caliper goes, so I'm going to just go ahead and move it because now I'm done. If you have these torque screws, I believe those are T25 or T27, just take those off. You really don't need them. My car didn't have them to begin with. I just bought the car, so it didn't come with one. The brake pads, rotors were good. These are just, I do see, like, I don't see two of these screws here behind it. There is no hole for it. There's only one screw that should go in here, and I don't have that. It didn't come with it. It did not come with the new set either. So if you don't have them, I wouldn't worry about them, because regardless of whatever, no matter what car you see, usually a lot of them don't have them. So it's not a big deal. If you don't have them, don't worry about them. All you got to do is basically put this lug on, just so it's nice and tight for when you, as you see now, all you got to do, I push the calipers in, or the cylinders in. Now all you got to do is lay your brake pads in here and slide the whole thing over at once. So that way all you have to do is remove the two 18-inch bolts that are on the back, one here, one bottom, holding this caliper, 1 and 2. That's all you need to do. It's so easy, anybody can do it. Hopefully it helps you out. What you got to do is, a lot of the times the old rotor will be kind of seized on here, so just take a hammer, top bang, bottom bang, right bang, left bang, should loosen up. Do not bang from the back, although you can, but I would suggest not to. As long as you bang up front, top and bottom, it should come loose. It's not going to be a problem. Now going on the other side, I haven't done this side yet, but this is going to be fairly the same. As you see, I do have one Torx bit here, and two of them are missing, or maybe they're not required, but I don't know. So one of these, I'm going to have to remove that to get this rotor off. So for this, I'm going to do the same thing. Instead of having to remove this top one, this one, and then remove the bracket from here with this nut, and the bottom nut right here. I'm not sure if you can see it. Let's see here. Yep, right there. This bottom nut. What I'm gonna do, which holds this caliper bracket in, I'm just gonna remove those two nuts instead of removing this whole thing. It is a good idea to remove this if you want to put like anti-seize inside before you like screw it back in. I'm not sure what caliper your condition, or your caliper's condition of your caliper. So it's a good idea to take these off and put some anti-seize on it. But if not, I mean, it'd make it easier. All you got to do is just take the 2 bolts off, slide the pads in, put it back on. Same thing with the rotor. What you're going to do is once you take this whole thing off, the bracket off, you're just going to remove 1 Torx right here and then just bang on it until it comes off. It's not a hopefully this helps you guys. I couldn't find any video that actually showed what I exactly have to do. I see some guys removing these nuts. That's a 36, and you really don't need to remove that to remove the to remove the rotor. I didn't think I needed to, but I still wanted to check the videos out, and there were a lot of dumb videos on it. Hopefully this will help you guys out. Good luck, and if you like the video, and hopefully it's easy for you. I know it's not hard to take the lug nuts off. These are 19s to take off your tire or the wheel. Luckily I have a hoist in a shop where I do my stuff. I mean, no, I'm not a mechanic, but I figured since I get in a shop for cheap, and the lifts are so cheap too nowadays, I figured I might as well just rent a shop and put a lift in, because I love working on cars. Like I said, I'm not a mechanic, but